Hi everybody, this is Angie, also known as The Light. Welcome to my channel. Please like this video, like this video, like this video. Subscribe, stay a while. If you'd like to make a donation, you can do so. So if you donate $10 and up, you automatically get a video created by me. So I'll email you and ask you what is your spiritual question or what is your question based on narcissism. And I'll do a video response for you. Also, I have a service going on now where I charge $15 for 30 minutes, $30 for 1 hour, where I call you and we have a conversation session on the phone. You can be in the United States or out of the country, but if you are out of the country, I will have to use WhatsApp to call you. I am still collecting donations for a new laptop, so if you can donate, please do so. But yeah, that covers it. The information will be in the comment section. I don't know, some people are able to donate through PayPal. I don't know if YouTube is having an issue if you click on the link, but if not, then if you drop your email in the comment section, I'll email you and give you more information so you can just use one of my emails and send it to me that way. But if not, I have Zelle, I have Venmo, I have Cash App. So there are other payment methods if you need them. But I will have to email you the information because I'm not going to put the information in the comment section. Okay? All right. So I just want to say thank you to those who have already donated. There's people who've donated and they didn't want a video, they didn't want anything. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the love and support that I've been getting for such a small channel. I know I have makeup on, my hair is done. I actually dyed my hair greenish blue. I don't know if y'all guys can see it. I'm gonna try to make this light brighter. Can you see it now, guys? Whoa. I have like a selfie light on. Let me see if I can make it a little bit brighter. There we go. It's so pretty. I love it. I'm gonna have to turn this down. But yes, so I just had this urge to like dye my hair. I do not know why, but I feel better now that I dyed my hair. Green is my favorite color, so it's emerald actually. So I use two different dyes, a clover color and an emerald color. If any of y'all want to know, the semi-permanent colors is Adore. Adore is in a white bottle, is semi-permanent. Just in case y'all want to know what I use, ladies out there or fellas. Okay. Anyway, let's get into the topic. I want to. Oh, I have a huge obsession with like murder shows, like crime shows. Not because I'm a murderer, but it's just because I am obsessed with like human behavior, especially going through things with narcissists. I am obsessed with human behavior. And I'm always paying close attention to, what people said up until the person was murdered, things, warning signs, red flags, things like that. So I think that's the reason why I enjoy those shows. It's not the killing part, it's more of the behavior patterns and the mind of the murderer, and it's also when they go to jail at the end, instead of like committing suicide or something like that. So it's kind of like a victory, a justice thing when that killer is found. But I was watching a particular show. I think it was called For My Man. So it's like people fall in love with these crazy people pretty much, and they end up doing the things, for these individuals, these toxic individuals, out of love. And so in this one particular story, this case, this guy, and I mean, it was crazy how they were describing him. As soon as they started describing him, I was like, yeah, he's a narcissist. And basically, he was seeing two women at the same time, and the woman he had first, who actually was very attractive, he ended up getting her pregnant. And then I guess she wasn't falling for his crap anymore, because you know how like we stop like falling for the narcissist bullshit. she whatever he dumped her because she wasn't following his rules, and he met another woman right away a few weeks later, and then he started to triangulize the baby mama and his new girl. So he's up there telling the new woman, oh yeah, there goes my baby mama. So they saw the baby mama in a corner store one day, and he had his new girlfriend walk by his baby mother and like bump her on some like, yeah, I know who you are, that type of thing. So he took this new chick who had low self-esteem, and he's pinning her against his baby mama because why? He could not control that supply. He couldn't handle her. He couldn't keep her basically. And I was like, yo, this is straight up narcissist. He didn't have to do anything. He didn't have to put his hands on the baby mama. He didn't have to do anything. All he had to do was use his words, okay, to manipulate and control the new girlfriend. And then he'll go and he'll sleep with the baby mama and say, "Oh, my new girlfriend said this about you." Okay? So that got me thinking. I said, "Yeah, this isn't going to end good." Long story short, the baby mama got tired of the new girlfriend always talking shit about her. Keep in mind, she never heard this new girl say anything to her. The all the words came from the man. So he's telling the baby mama that she's saying this, and then telling the girlfriend that the baby mama is saying things about her. They've never heard anything. They never heard anything. But because the new girlfriend was so insecure, she was falling for, this is just dye on my hands, the new girlfriend was so insecure, she was falling for everything that the narcissist boyfriend was telling her. So that baby mother, she got so tired of it, she pulled up on the girlfriend and she pulled a gun on her, and the gun went off, shot the new girlfriend, and the new girlfriend died. She claims that she didn't really mean to pull the trigger, but it is what it is, and that, the girlfriend died and the baby mother ended up going to jail for her murder. And I was like, this actually happens, guys. And this is why it's very important to not fall for this. Once you find out this person is a narcissist, you have got to get away from these individuals, okay? Because you can end up in jail or you can end up dead. All right. Narcissists when they come into your life, they come into your life to destroy you. They're there to destroy your spirit. They're there to destroy your life because narcissists are hurting themselves. So their demonic duty is to ruin your soul and to ruin your life. They want you to suffer just as much as they're suffering. Okay. This is why they're so dangerous. And I remember when I was best friends with a narcissist, he did this to me. Keep in mind, all the messages was coming from the narcissistic best friend. And you are going to believe that. I've even seen freaking YouTubers. Okay, I've seen YouTubers talking about the triangulation, the new supply, the flying monkeys. They don't know any better. They're being manipulated just as much as you're being manipulated. I've seen people say, "Oh, the new supply think they're better than me," and this, and that. What are you talking about? The new supply is being ployed just like you. They're being manipulated just as you're allowing that narcissist to manipulate you. So it's not for you to be upset if you're in a situation where the new supply, the new girlfriend, a new boyfriend, a new husband, a new wife, or whoever, a new friend is saying things about you or against you. It's because it's the narcissist that's been feeding them lies. They're telling you things what you think they're telling the other person. And keep in mind, if you really sat down and had a conversation with the new supply, I'm telling y'all be laughing because y'all be like, wait a minute, he told me that and she told me this too. Y'all put one and two together. This is why they have to keep everyone separated. This is why they don't want you with your family. They don't want you around their family. Or you'll never ever meet certain people because they're talking shit about you the entire time. They're putting everyone against you. And this is what my narcissistic ex-best friend did to me. So, even though we lived in different states, um, he somehow started to tell his brother, his father, and his sister, um, I guess, made up things that I was saying about them. Why would I be talking about them all the way in New York? They're all the way in the South. It just doesn't make any sense. But you gotta understand that people trust their family members, people trust their lovers, people trust their friends. That they're thinking in their head, why would that person lie to me? They don't know. Some people don't know what narcissism is. They don't realize that they're being pinned against somebody else. So the father, he really didn't fall into it too much. I don't think so. The brother didn't fall into it too much, but his sister fell for his shit. Okay, so I was cool with the sister. She actually stayed at my house once. She went in to visit New York. I let her stay at my house. She came, stayed at my house, left, and never like spoke to me ever again. And I was like, okay, that was weird. Um, so what he was doing, I guess he was um, telling her that I didn't like her, or I wanted to fight her, and she was on Facebook talking about me. It really got bad to the point that the sister wanted to fight me at one point. And I'm like, why would your sister want to fight me? What are you telling her? He's like, I'm not telling her anything. She's just jealous. That's their favorite. That's the narcissist's favorite line. They're just jealous of our connection. They're jealous of our friendship. To the point I actually emailed her one day and said, look, I'm not trying to steal your brother from you. Like, we're friends. So, whatever connection you have with them, with him, is your business. And whatever connection I have with him is our connection. I'm not trying to be his sister. I don't remember what she said when she wrote me back, but years later, whatever, we were cool, but just actually we weren't cool. We were cordial. We just ended up getting along just for his sake. But I can tell she didn't like me. You know how you're in a room with someone and they're like rolling their eyes at you, but then smiling in your face. It was one of those type of connections. But he basically, I don't know what this guy was telling his sister, his dad, his brother, to the point the next thing I knew, his whole family hated me. Um, and this is what's happening in your relationships. If you notice, like, you may go to the narcissist family house, people side-eyeing you, all of a sudden people don't like you. They're making up all kind of stories about you, telling their mama, telling their sisters, telling their aunts and uncles. They're talking about you like a dog. They're painting this picture that you're a bad person, that you're toxic for them, like they're doing you a favor for being with you. I mean, these narcs come up with these crazy ass stories to make you look bad. They'll even go to your family to make you look bad, to have your family stop messing with you. I mean, that's happened before. I've seen some of my relatives talk to narcissists after I cut them off and defend them. And I had to cut my family off for it, because it's like, wait a minute. I told you this person violated me and you defended. So yes, you're going to have friends, you're going to have family who are going to defend the narcissist. But this is triangulation. Triangulation, I think that's how you say it. When the person's triangling you. This is how deep it can get. It could turn into fights. It can turn into murder. That's why it's not. As soon as you find out someone's a narcissist, you have to make your escape plan. And even when you escape from them, just like the story about the girl who ended up killing his girlfriend, he still kept going back and forth between the two. When you get away from these narcs, you have to stay away. Stop sleeping with them. Stop going out to dinner with them. Stop entertaining them. Stop texting them. If you feel threatened, put a restraining order on them. Do what you have to do to protect yourself, to get away from them. Thank God I've never been in a situation like that where, I had to like physically fight a narcissist in a sense, or like get a gun or something like that. Thank God I never had to go through that. But this method of triangling people, it can ruin your life. It can make you lose your job. make you lose friends, make you lose family members. All kind of things can happen from this. And it's a major, major tactic that these narcs use. But I think that's pretty much it. I don't want to keep rambling on, but that's what I have been through. That was a real bad triangulation that I had to go through, to the point where none of his family was talking to me at all. It was just, it ended up being just me and him, and that's what the narcissist wants. They need your undivided attention to control you. They don't want you dealing with your friends, dealing with your family. And the next thing you know, it's like you just depend on them. They're your lover, they're your friend, they're your everything. It's like you don't no longer have need for anyone else around you. So if you feel like you're being triangulized, I think that's a word. Yeah, get out of it quick, fast, because you can end up with that girl in jail, falling for the tricks. When somebody comes to you and they tell you so and so said, ask them, what did you say? What were you saying while this person was talking about me? Or you say, you know what? Call the person right now and put them on the phone. That's what you say. Next time a narcissist, or not even a narcissist, come to you and say, well, so and so said this about you. So and so doesn't like you. I'll say, put them on three-way right now. I want to hear them say that. And watch how they act. I bet you they'll be like, no, 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 I can't do that. Because they're full of shit. Be like, oh, so while they were talking about me, why you feel so comfortable to stay and have a conversation about me with somebody else? Then that means you're not my friend, you're not my real lover, you're not my real family member. And I bet you will expose that narcissist quick, fast. And it's crazy how most people do not use this tactic. Most people do not do that. Most people be like, what? They said what about me? Really? Oh, word? You believe it. Stop believing. Anybody who's going to sit there and have a conversation about you with somebody else, they're not real. They're not real. Or how did they defend you? If that is true, let's go to that person. Let's confront them. Let's sit down as adults and talk about this. Okay? Especially it be lies. I can see if somebody told them something and it was true, but all the time, every time they come back to you, is lies. It's just lies, pretty much. I fell for it when being triangulized. You know, even like narc lovers talking about, oh yeah, this girl at work wants me. Really? Who is she? They even make up stories. Though sometimes it is true. The conversation is true, but a lot of times they're made up stories. It never happened, it never occurred. There aren't a whole bunch of people running after them who want them. They have to make themselves seem important. And the number one reason they do this too, they energetically are getting supply from you fighting with their family members or their lovers or whatever, their side pieces or whatever the case. They love it. That little demon inside is cracking up laughing like, ha ha ha, yeah, I got them. They love it. They feed off a negative energy. They don't feed off positive energy. They feed off negative energy, the dark entities inside these individuals. They love it. They're eating it up. That's the number one reason why they're doing it. They feed off it, that they're taking that energy from you. So don't get caught up out there. Stay knock free, and I'll continue to make more videos. Talk to you soon, guys. Bye bye.